I just recorded this video, but I thought I heard something at the door, so I kind of stopped, and so it kind of just I should probably have just edited it out, but I didn't. It kind of just put me off track. But it's hey Tilly, it's kind of more apparent that like being comfortable kills like your goals, and I really stand by that because like I've always known it's true, but like I didn't realize that like it wasn't even just being comfortable, it was just being happy. And I mean, I think myself personally, I think I just as soon as I'm comfortable, it just goes from 1 to 10. It's like I get too comfortable too quickly. Uh, so on the weekend, um, so me and my friends, we don't like I'm not normally like we don't normally play anything, but we were playing games like on the PlayStation, and it was really fun. Like honestly, I've never felt like I haven't felt like that happy in ages. Um, but I didn't go to the gym. I didn't do my homework. I didn't revise, and because I didn't do my homework, I've stayed off school today because I because so I had two. Oh, sorry, I had two pieces of homework due, and I didn't do either of them, and they're for two different teachers, and one of them is the head teacher, and I was like, I don't want to like get shouted at 2 times in a day, and so I just asked my mum, and although she said yeah, she's kind of disappointed because it's just like you're meant to be trying now, and it's true. And I feel like I've made no progress towards like academically, and it's like I've kind of realized like how hard it actually is. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring it back, but that's not what I was really talking about. It's just like when I'm on track, I just feel so alone and sad. But when I'm like have the littlest bit of social like being social outside of school, I just like crave it, and then it's just like that's all I want to do. Like I don't know. I just feel like I'm lazy now, and it's kind of annoying because like I had a really bad track season, like athletic season, because I was lazy. Because I stopped. Well, I mean, not really because I was lazy. So I started going to the gym, but like for the wrong reasons. Like I just wanted to get really big, and that's obviously not good for sprinting. And and so I had a really bad season, and I was like, next season is going to be my season. I mean, it's going well, ish, but it's not as good as I want it to be. Like I'd much rather like I used to be top 100 in the UK, but now I don't even know what I am. I'm not at top 100, I know that. Um, but I'm just like too comfortable. But I've kind of gotten sick of like I've gotten sick of feeling alone and feeling unhappy. But it's like I can't. I just favor either being alone and doing good or not being alone and doing like awful. I can't find like a middle ground because I feel like I have no self-control. It's like if I'm on call with someone, they'll be like, "Oh, I got to go off because I got to do homework." Whereas I'm like, I'll do homework after we stop calling. Like I put myself first, but not in a good way. I put feeling happy over doing what I have to do. I have no discipline outside of like, well, I know, I just have no discipline. And it's just kind of like, I don't know why. Because I am kind of disciplined, like, well, I am sort of a disciplined person in general, but I'm just not anymore. And it's just annoying. I feel like I was on track, like very much on track. And it feels like I'm doing better, but I'm just not. Like, obviously I can feel good, I can feel better, but my grades are still slipping. I'm still lacking in the gym. I'm still not doing athletics, like I'm not running faster. It's like my mental health's going up, but everything else is just declining, which realistically, by the end of sixth form, if I'm still declining, my mental health's just gonna decline as well. It's like I'm trying to go for instant gratification a lot more than like long-term gratification. Because obviously if I get 3 U's, I'm gonna feel a lot worse than, I don't know. I'm waffling. I'm kind of staying up a lot later as well. Like I went to sleep at 3 o'clock two nights in a row, which is really not good. I'm gonna go to the gym today, and I'm probably gonna go to athletics as well. But the thing about that is when I do 2 things at once, I've been telling myself I need to quit Monster, or to quit drinking Monster like ages ago, because I used to have like a good amount of money saved up, and now it's just gone because of like Monster and like Tesco meal deals and stuff like that. It's like I'm just burning away through my money, and also drinking that much. Like I have like a Monster or 2 a day, which is not healthy at all. Like the sugar, although I get 0 sugar, like, I mean, if I don't get 0 sugar, it's like 55 grams, which is crazy. That's like half your daily intake of sugar, or like maybe even like more than half. It's like maybe like 60 or 70. It's definitely 100% of what I should be, like my caffeine intake. So, but I've limited myself to no caffeine 10 hours before I sleep, which is actually doing me pretty well. I mean, I didn't have a Monster yesterday. Oh, I did. Never mind. Wait. I don't know. I might not have. No, I did. Never mind. I was gonna say I didn't, but I did. Talking about instant gratification, I keep falling back into lust. Like, I'm looking at people different. Well, I say people, I'm looking at, like, this is gonna sound like a bit, well, I'm looking at girls differently just because just because, like, I'm giving into lust, which is kind of an issue. It's a big issue that I've been dealing with for ages. I mean, I've stopped, like, watching stuff for like a few weeks, and I have recently like stopped doing it. Well, I say like recently, it's like been on and off, but I just want it to be over, but it feels like it never will be, because like I started watching stuff like that when I was like 8 or 9, because it was so easy to access, and so it was like spinning like embedded in my brain, But yeah, I want to quit because it just ruins people's lives, and I feel like it is kind of taking a toll on my life as well. 100% how I feel like socially around like girls and stuff. I think it has like affected me because I just see them a lot differently. Like, I'm not saying I see them as objects, but I feel like I'm like, when I think of having maybe like a girlfriend, I'm seeing less of like, oh, I want to actually like be with them, and more like I just want to sleep with them or like do things with them. That's like the main idea of it, like which isn't something you should really be thinking about if you did want a relationship. So it's just kind of annoying, but yeah, that's probably it. I just kind of think that I think I should make a decision whether I want to be comfortable or not, because I don't know. I guess if I'm comfortable, then that's it. But if I'm not, then I'm alone, and that's just kind of annoying and bad. But yeah.